Hello.
What's up?
Welcome
to our show.
Back. I don't know. I don't know.
We're
Last
here.
time
We're
I did
queer.
the what's up, how you doing, what's good.
Don't do that again. We're going to go ahead and let that one die.
True.
Welcome back to our show. We're here to talk about more stuff because we like talking and there's stuff to talk about.
And other people are talking about stuff, so why not talk about stuff?
Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not you?
Why not you?
Why not me?
Why not we?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I would have went with that too. Mm-hmm.
First, you want to kick it off? Give us something.
Oh, okay. We're diving right in. We're not going to check in with each other. How you doing? How was your week?
My week was...
Did you go to work?
I worked.
Did you get paid? Did you
I did.
Drink your water today?
I didn't.
Oh.
I drank soda.
Well, let's unpack that.
Oh, I drank water today. I drank water this morning because I drank tequila last night.
Child. We love a tequila.
No, we don't. And now I know that my body does not love tequila. I know that for sure. For certain.
My body loves tequila.
Shout out to your body.
My body, your body, hates tequila. Okay. We just got a copyright strike from Pretty Ricky. Didn't even upload the video yet.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I mean, we might as well just address the elephant in the room, right? The streets are saying that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are doing a collab.
That's the elephant? Because there's a lot of elephants then.
Well, I feel like that's an elephant for me because I was once a Nicki stan.
Yeah.
And because I was a Nicki stan, I just felt like everything Cardi ever did was wrong.
Yeah.
I have since grown from that. I mean, I still think that a lot of things that Cardi does is wrong, but it's not because I like Nicki. It's because I just really don't like Cardi.
Wow. Okay.
However,
okay,
the streets were saying that these two hate each other and that there was no way that there was ever a collab coming. They like went back and forth with disses for a moment, didn't they?
Yeah.
There was a shoe thrown.
Yeah. There was. Yeah. At a fancy place too.
Yeah.
There was a shoe thrown in an environment where you wouldn't throw a shoe, so you knew it was serious. You knew it was real, right?
And yet now we're doing a collab. But I mean, people can grow.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't know that
especially after babies. We all have babies now, right? That's the
true.
thing that they tell you.
Did you say the babies mellow you out?
That's the thing that they tell you, supposedly. I guess.
So basically what we're saying is that if you are having a problem with your anger, you should just go have a baby.
I know someone who has had a baby and she still is hype as ever, so.
Mm-hmm. I know a couple of those too.
All right. I guess we busted the myth right there. But shout out to,
What would a Nicki Cardi collab sound like? Do you feel like that's something that you would enjoy? Knowing the type of music that the two of them make?
Yes, most definitely. I feel like, okay, here we go. I feel like Nicki is going to give you bars. She's going to give you punchlines. She's going to give you Instagram quotes, right? That's Nicki. I expect greatness because it's Nicki. Cardi, I feel like will do well next to that.
Cardi does well on everything that she's on. Maybe not everything, but on most of the things that she's on. Like, she releases bops, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
I don't
that
know,
she doesn't write any of those bops.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a hand she has in the bops. Because, like, Doja can come up with a bop. Ooh. Doja can come up with a hook.
She will bop, bop, bop to
Halsey
the top.
can come up with a good, I don't know. I just don't know. And it's not because I'm like anti-Cardi. I would love to know. I feel like they would work well together because Nicki is great and Cardi next to that can also be great. She's great by herself. She's great for who she is.
Yeah, I agree.
Love Cardi for who she is.
When I said that I didn't like Cardi, it was that I don't like Cardi as a person. Not that I don't like her music. Her music is all right. Her music is actually pretty catchy, pretty good. She releases bops. I'm just not a huge fan of her personality type. Okay. And that's okay. Yeah. That's okay. I was having a conversation on stream the other day about how we don't all have to like each other.
Not at all.
You do not have to get along with every other single person on the planet. And it's okay if your personality type does not vibe with another person's personality type. Y'all just don't vibe. End of story. You don't have to hate each other. You don't have to speak badly about each other. You just don't vibe, period.
Also, there may come a time where you might start vibing, like Nicki and Cardi. You know, you might want to come back around and make a song together. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you know.
I mean, not because we aren't friends, but because you aren't talented. Okay, next topic.
That's debatable. What is talent?
Yeah, and I think Cardi has a talent. It's just not songwriting. Let's put it that way. We could talk about Ice Cube. There are things happening in the governmental sphere with him that we could discuss. I haven't looked too deeply into it, but apparently he is working with the Trump administration on something called the Contract with Black Americans.
Okay.
Now, okay.
I'm Black and also an American.
I am also a Black American, yes. My initial issue was Ice Cube was the main one talking to me, talking about fuck the police, and now here he is working with the ops. However...
That was his song, right?
It was, I believe. However, the way that the narrative has been spun, at least on Twitter, is that Ice Cube wrote up or had his people write up this contract with America. I haven't read it. I don't know what it's about, to be 100% honest with you. I have not delved into it, but he wrote this up and then sent it out into the world. And the Democrats, like the Democratic Party, Joe Biden's party, got back to him and was like, we can further discuss this after the election. And Trump's team was like, we want to dive into this right now. We want to help you achieve this right now. So let's talk about it. Let's discuss it.
Okay, here's my thing with that. How many times have we seen celebrities leaving Trump Towers? Like, what are they diving into?
I have no idea.
Like, we're expecting real progress here?
Right. And I see both sides of this, because why would you look at Donald Trump and be like, yes, he's totally going to help. He totally sees me as a Black American and wants me to thrive. Why would you look at him and say that? But then also, if his team comes back to you and says, yes, we want to work on this with you, how do you pass that up, you know? Because you can say, nah, I don't believe that you're actually going to help. But then everybody is going to look back at that and be like, oh, you had a chance and you didn't take it.
Yeah, true. I could see that.
So I don't know. Let us know in the comments how you feel about Ice Cube working with Trump. And maybe it's just the fact that you say it like that. That is the issue.
Yeah, it's like a really bad headline. But is he, actually just working with Trump, or is it just it's happening with the Trump administration because that's what is supposedly running things right now,
Well, yeah.
He's working with the government, and that just happens to be...
Yeah, but the government, in the way that this article read, is...
Also, hold on, pause. Ice Cube is working with the government? That is a terrible headline.
Because I'm saying, fuck the police.
What are we doing?
Let's work with the government. But we're saying that with a grain of salt because neither of us have read the contract with the Black Americans. We don't know what it is about.
Yeah, I don't know at all.
I mean, it could be about making sure that Black Americans stay Black. I'd be down with that, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know what it's about, but it's weird to me that Ice Cube, of all people, is working with, one, Donald Trump, but two, the government at all. Do you think that Trump would look at something that says Black Americans and be like, yes, I want to work on that?
Most definitely. I feel like, I don't think he cares about race, honestly. I think it's really just about the dollar for him. So if this, kind of is good PR for me, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, well, yeah, like the whole Kanye West thing.
Yeah. So is Kanye still on ballots? I heard he was on ballots, but then wasn't on ballots. He wasn't on my ballot. So.
No, there's definitely no way for him to be on the 2020 presidential ballot. I mean, you could write him in, I guess, but his name should not appear officially.
This is all madness, guys. We're in, what are we doing? What are we doing at this point?
The simulation is broken.
Yeah.
We all need to find a way out.
Hit reset. Somebody hit reset.
Have any of you seen the movie or read the books? I don't remember what it's called. Not Ender's Game. It's
there
something
are movies
else.
and books, though.
Yeah, it's a book series that was made into a movie series, but it's about these kids that were dropped into like this wilderness area and they were told to survive and find a way out.
Oh yeah, that's I watched that with you.
Yeah. We started off with all boys and then they added a girl, but the point was skip this part if you haven't read the series or seen the movies and plan to.
That wasn't Divergent?
No, it's not Divergent, but that's similar. that's along the same lines as this.
That's crazy.
But it turns out that it's just all a computer simulation to see if they could figure out how to survive. And I feel like that's exactly what Divergent was. Wow, that is the same plot.
And they just marketed it like a little bit differently and resold it.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
But essentially that's what we're all going through. That's my thought. Somebody is trying to figure out if we can figure out how to survive and we're all failing.
They say that there is a world in the inner earth. So earth isn't, you know how they say that earth, there's the crust and then the mantle and then the lava, whatever. And then there's a hard solid core. They said that there isn't a hard solid core.
It's another earth.
It's another layer of land.
I can totally see that. I can see a lot of things if I'm being 100% honest.
They also said that the moon is like a bell. Like a comet hit it or an asteroid hit it and it rung.
Well, who heard it?
It picked up on like you know how they have satellites and stuff pointed at the sky.
If a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, did it make a sound?
Oh no.
If the moon rings and it's in space where nobody can hear anything, does it make a sound?
I'm not sure if they tried to send something into the moon or if something organically hit it, but somehow something hit the moon and it rung and they were like, oh, well, that's interesting.
That's very interesting. I wonder if other moons ring. You know, Saturn has like 62 moons or something like that.
Interesting.
Do they all ring? Is it just loud as fuck on Saturn all the time?
I don't think that they should ring though, because why are you ringing if you are made of dirt? Like rocks don't ring. You know what rings? A metal like.
But I could see the moon being made of some sort of metal and it being hollow. The hollow part is the weird part, but it being made of metal is not a stretch.
Look, it being hollow leads me to believe that it was made by something.
This is where we play the Twilight Zone music right here.
No, we can't copyright.
Recently, I have listened to Tydolla's Beach House 3 like 42 times in the last week. You told me it was a summer album, but I'm feeling as if it is a early fall album because that is what it is, and definitely. I am vibing with it.
Beach house.
Yeah, but like you could go to your beach house in the wintertime.
You can.
I feel like that'd be the best time to go.
The vibe I get from that album is very sand, waves, warm, hot sun.
I feel that. Maybe that's why I like it, because that's really my happy place is the beach.
Yeah, it's a happy album. It's a feel good. It makes you relax and chill. Most definitely.
But I brought up Tydolla because he has released a new song with Jhene, Aiko, and somebody else. Hold on, let me look real quick. But I listened to it and I like Jhene Aiko though. Jhene Aiko has a voice that I could listen to. It doesn't really matter what she's saying.
She's like Drake for me, yeah. It's just I can listen to it all day.
Where is it? Tydolla featuring Jhene Aiko and Mustard. I assume that he was the DJ. It's called By Yourself and I really enjoy it. It just came out like a week ago, maybe.
About a week ago.
Highly recommend it.
Word. I don't think I've listened to any. Oh, I started the Big Sean.
Oh, we talked about this last week. We also talked about, I can stop smacking into this hot mic. We also talked about how we need to, or maybe not we, but I need to consume music multiple times before I can make a judgment on it. Because last week I said that Big Sean's really album was not all of that. Yeah. And I still stand next to that right now. Not behind it, but I'm next to it. Because I haven't gotten all the way through it again. But I did listen in an altered state to the first couple of songs. And they really do slap. They vibe.
Yeah, I listened to the first few songs. I'd like skip to some of the features and I liked them.
Let us know in the chat if you feel like you have to listen to music multiple times before you can make a judgment on it. Because I feel like I have to listen sober, I have to listen not sober, I have to listen in the daytime, in the nighttime, when I'm driving, when somebody else is driving, because you know music hits differently in different situations. Let me know in the comments if you are the same way.
I'm not that way. I feel like I hear the music for what it is. If you are Meg Thee Stallion, I listen to it no matter if I'm like depressed. It's like, oh, this is turn up music. You have to shake your ass.
See, but no, music is about the feeling for me. And if I'm not feeling like I need to turn up, then I don't want to be listening to music that makes me want to do that, you know?
I hear that. I enjoy music.
Music is an experience.
Yeah.
It's not just a sound. Well, it's time for a quick word from our sponsors. This week's sponsors are www.instagram.com/KMOODYontheMIC. Are you looking for beats? Beats that you can sing to, beats that you can rap to, beats that you can beat to. Well, you can find them on Instagram, instagram.com/KMOODYontheMIC. And they're good beats. And I'm not just saying that because I'm plugging them. I'm saying that because the beats are good. They slap, they pop, they bop, they lighter flick.
Yeah, they do.
Also, this week, bringing you today's episode is www.twitch.tv/TaylorRYNAI. Taylor RYNAI does streaming on twitch.tv and she is good at it. And you know who's not good at something? Me in these ads. No, I'm not just saying it because I am Taylor RYNAI. I'm saying it because I really do think that I'm fucking hilarious.
That right there is funny. That was funny.
I be watching my videos back and I just be laughing at myself because I'm hilarious. I think you'll think so too if you check it out, twitch.tv/Taylor RYNAI. That was a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to the show.
So we're talking about new things and we got a new episode of Supernatural.
Yes! We actually got 2 new episodes since the last time we recorded.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about the first one with Mrs. Buttersworth.
That's not her name.
I was thoroughly creeped out.
I loved her. I thought she was great.
I loved her too, but then it was like, well, what's this episode about? Because like the shoe always drops. Remember that one episode where we were like trying to help the girl and then somehow she ended up stabbed. Bitch. And then she popped up because she was a demon.
It was like Lilith or some shit.
What is happening? Like what was this episode?
That episode was wild. We're not just gonna slide past that. That episode was crazy.
It was like the perfect episode.
Yeah, but it all happened in like 10 minutes.
And that was crazy for me because I lived it as if it was the entire episode. I was ready to go when she hit the floor. I was done. I was like, well, that's it. Next week. But anyway, we're talking about Mrs. Butterworth. So Mrs. Butter, I don't know what her name is.
Butters.
Mrs. Pillsbury, Mrs. Butters.
Butters.
Okay, so I don't know. The faulty men of letter guy is the one who like set her up to be the hostess of the bunker. Is that who it was? Yeah, he was the one who we had to go get the mark from.
Remember right. He was collecting all those things or something like that.
Yeah. I just want to understand why she had to be a killer.
Well, I mean, she was a wood nymph, right?
Yeah, she was like a fairy.
I think the lore behind wood nymphs is that they're territorial.
Protective, yeah, of their environment.
So her job was to be a killer.
Okay, her job was to be a killer, and yet we still got killed by Abaddon. Abaddon came through and swept.
Yeah, but Abaddon found us not in the bunker. She was to protect the bunker and her family in the bunker. They were not in the bunker when Abaddon swept them all up.
Oh yeah. And then they never came back. That was so sad. I felt for this woman.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Then she started wilding.
She started going crazy.
She was talking about we need to kill Jack. I'm sorry if y'all watch this show and these are spoilers, so.
You should have watched it by now. If you didn't, it was a really good episode. I mean, listen, it was a really good episode.
She tried to kill Jack.
But I mean, everybody tries to kill Jack. Jack has killed other people. So, is that really a thing?
I don't
feel anything about that.
Confirmation that Dean is at least not pissed at Jack anymore.
No.
Because Mrs. Butters was like, we need to kill Jack. And Dean was like, oh, damn it.
Yeah. he knew in that moment he had to make a decision. And he was like, I would love for that to happen, but I can't allow that to happen.
Yeah. Especially because we need Jack to kill God. So.
And he's using that as an excuse. And I feel like Dean is an Aquarius. And I can see through that. He cares about the kid. He definitely wants him alive.
And Jack still considers Dean one of his dads. So
Yeah, he said he has a lot of dads. He said that in the
most recent episode. Yeah,
He's
got a lot of dads, and he does at least have 4 that we know of.
Yeah,
Sam, Dean, Lucifer, and Cass.
yeah.
And God. Does God count?
I don't know. God really hasn't tried to parent him in any way, so I don't think so.
Okay.
But everyone tries to covet Jack. Why is that?
Because he's the most powerful.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of most powerful, I wish Crowley was here.
Oh, I miss Crowley so much. When that Crossroad demon popped up and it was an accent, I was like, oh, it's Crowley. Yeah. It's Crowley, but it was not.
It wasn't.
It was not.
He dropped it quick. Damn. Rowena's still alive and in hell, though. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. This is a tangent or maybe a transition. Did I talk about the show Evil last week?
No.
Because that is a show that I've been watching on Netflix. I think it originally aired on CBS, but it's called Evil. I've been watching on Netflix and it is amazing. It's like Supernatural meets Law and Order, which is like right down my aisle. And the overall plot took really long to not to set up, but took really long for the shoe to drop. So we got all the way basically to the finale episode before that final shoe dropped, and it was such a good droppage. Ew, it was such a good.
You did it. You said it.
It was such a good setup and such. It was so well executed that I'm so hyped for next season. It's been a while since I've had a series like that, so I highly recommend you check out the series Evil on CBS/Netflix. Also, if you're into true crime, there's a really good true crime documentary on Netflix called American Murder: The Family Next Door. Check that one out too.
The killer.
He was the killer, indeed. He was a killer. Mm-hmm.
Always next to the killer.
You ready to talk about lesbians?
I was going to say, I mean, it's time.
Lesbians!
I think we're good 30 minutes in and we have not mentioned the lesbian.
Have yet to talk about a lesbian.
Have yet to talk about Well, we don't know that. We don't.
That's true. We don't know. We could have talked about a lot of lesbians by now.
Okay. Let's start with this NEEZYGANG. NEEZYGANG. NEEZYGANG.
NEEZYGANG. Gang, 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 gang.
I don't know about you, but I still have more questions. So this hickey prank, right?
Was that a recent video? Did that come out since the last time we recorded?
Yes. So this hickey prank, right?
Oh, gosh.
So I want to understand something. I'm in her hallway. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to the camera saying, hey guys, what's up? This is a video. I get to her door, which she knocked on, but it was already open.
We could see that the door was open.
It was already open.
But I mean, it is good couth to knock on the door if it's not your door, even if it is open.
Cool. She came to the door, opened it the rest of the way, I'm assuming, and then was like, oh, I assumed you were going to use your key.
Nigga.
Key? Why would she use the key if you opened the door for her? But those are just questions that I have. We then get into the apartment. She says, oh, let me go to the bathroom. We get into her bathroom, and what do we do, guys? Continue to talk to the camera loud as fuck about this prank
as if
that we're pulling.
Someone standing in the hallway couldn't hear you.
Not even in the hallway. In the apartment. There's nothing happening in the apartment. It's quiet.
There was one video where Ezee was in the shower and Natalie was setting up a prank, and she was like, she can't hear me because the shower is so loud.
Yeah.
And then Ezee was yelling like, hey, get me some snacks. And Natalie was like, what kind of snacks? And Ezee was like, what? So either they were really playing it off that you can't hear when the shower is on, or you actually can't hear when the shower is on. However, there was no shower.
There was nothing. There was no noise. It was just her talking to the camera about the prank that she was about to pull. So cool. Okay. We get into the room. I still have questions, guys. So we get into the room.
We're taking the camera with us at this point, too.
We have the camera. It's still rolling. We walk into the closet. Set the camera down perfectly. Framed it perfectly.
Wait, but
I don't know if we've ever practiced getting that shot before. We've sat a camera down to see if you could film that way.
And this is a new apartment, mind you. Natalie's not been here for too long, but we found this perfect angle inside of a closet.
And this wasn't Natalie putting the camera down.
No.
If this was my apartment, I should know where to put angles and stuff. This is Ezee coming in, sitting the camera down perfectly.
But even before we got into the closet, the way that she was holding the camera is confusing to me because, okay, if you're recording with your phone, you're using the back camera, I would assume, to record a video like that.
Yes.
So the angle that we were like inside her boobs, basically.
Yeah, we were on her chest.
So how do you hold your phone like that and not look suspicious?
I don't know.
And if it's a camera, the angle that we had is weird for you to be carrying a camera like that, trying to hide it.
I don't think you're hiding it though.
That's the point that we're getting to, is that it's very obvious that we're setting up for a video here, right?
Yeah.
And if it's obvious to us, it has to be obvious to Natalie, who does videos with you every day.
It's like, I don't notice a camera. I don't know what a camera look like.
Nah. It's not weird that you're holding it because you're always holding a camera. Okay. But then why'd you walk into my closet with it? Why'd you set it down in my closet?
Set it down facing us. But okay, cool. Questions. So we get to, the prank, and it's like, I mean, it was a good prank. It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. I don't know if it was a prank per se.
Yeah, because the way Natalie reacted was kind of like
she was
passionate, a little aggressive there, and I got a little worried. The voice went high pitched.
It was the way that she was grabbing at that hoodie and throwing this little girl around.
You say a little, like Ezee's not little.
She was little that day.
She was definitely little in that moment. She was little. The ending part though is what got me. She was like, "It's a prank, baby. Get off me, hurry." She said, "Hurry."
She was concerned for her life.
I was concerned for her life. Let us send prayers and thoughts to Ezee.
Let us all take a moment. Amen.
Amen. Because Lord, I'd be scared. Don't. Why do you want to play with your life?
A lot of people who do it, and we watch them do it, and we are entertained, I guess. Why is it fun for the person in it though? Because the family project, Josh and Zasha. Zasha is scary.
Yeah.
So when Josh is doing those pranks that make Zasha feel like she's either being cheated on or something along those lines, and Zasha flies off the handle. Why is that fun?
I don't know.
I'm
don't
concerned
feel safe
for your safety.
I'm like watching it through a screen.
Which is why it has to be fake, right?
It has to be.
Like you have to feel some sense of safety knowing that you're not actually in any danger, because it looks like you're in actual danger.
But now that I sit here and think about it, maybe we just haven't gotten a video where they just didn't pull the plug fast enough and like sparks flew, like fire erupted.
Well, yeah, because why would you post that?
Yeah, but like you would post it for the entertainment, right? If that's what we're doing, we want the reaction. We want the...
So like maybe the pranks are real to start off. They go a little far and then we have to reshoot the end of it. Reshoot the part where I'm like, oh, it's a prank, so that we have a closeout of it.
Maybe.
That's doing a lot. There was one recently where Isaiah, the child,
yeah,
pranked his tutor
with no adult with him.
No adult supervision at all. And like, okay, he's not like a little child. He's like 15.
He's 15. He's still a kid.
He's definitely still a kid. And this prank was super inappropriate. And the one that he's talking about setting up for next time is super inappropriate.
And if I'm his mother, if I'm his mother, I'm smacking the fuck out of him.
Right. But then we're still
don't
posting
play with me like
video?
that. Yeah. I don't know. So who was posting?
I don't know. And who's editing? Because I feel like it has to be one of them, right? And is the tutor actually a tutor, or did we pay her?
She didn't feel like a tutor to me. She seemed like an actress or like one of mom's friends.
And if it was an actress, then that makes it a little less inappropriate, but it's still an inappropriate prank to be playing from a child's perspective on an adult.
Yeah, it would have been better if his mother was
in on it.
Yeah. And at least halfway present, you know?
Yeah. That was disturbing.
Let's talk about lesbianism again.
Lesbians.
Let's talk about the greatest lesbian series. Since we talk about
most
lesbian
iconic
series,
lesbian YouTube series.
Most iconic. Yeah, that's what you said.
You have one in mind? I have one in mind.
I feel like I have a top 3.
Okay, I have at least a top 2. Let me think on if I have another one.
I'ma go between women. Oh, by the way, I'm black, so in my black ass experience,
I'm black.
I watch mostly black entertainment. So we're gonna go between women. Number one, top. Like nobody is touching that. Nobody's breathing on it. Don't even look in that direction.
I am in agreement.
Ooh, number 2.
I'm between 2 for number 2.
Yeah, number 2. I'm gonna have to go District Heat.
See, but that wasn't even in my okay.
I'm gonna have to go District Heat, number 2.
Wow.
Shout out to them because that was a production.
Shout out to Temper.
Temper's not even in that.
Oh, that's not Temper.
No, that's not Temper.
Who plays Ali? Shout out to that person. But also shout out to Temper. Temper's not in that show, but shout out to
Temper
her.
was in If I Was Your Girl. She was in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Stacia. Yeah, there was another web series.
Studville TV.
Was she? Yeah, at the end, towards the end. Yeah. Okay, but
that would be one of my number 2s.
I'll say okay. So I got Between Women. I got District Heat, and of course third. I have to go New York Girls.
I knew you were gonna go New York.
I have to go New York Girls. New York Girls TV.
See, okay, so my top 3 would be Between Women TV. That would be number 1.
Shout out.
And then I don't know. Number 2 would be between New York Girls and Studville. I feel like Studville was a whole production too. The acting could have used some work, but the writing and the production value, it was high.
Yeah, it was there. I don't know that the writing, like the stories were there for me, you know?
That's fair. And then, I guess one of those would take the 3rd spot, but then honorable mention would go to Women of Atlanta.
WOA.
I really like that one.
Yeah, that was dope. You know what? I didn't even mention Yali.
Yeah.
And what is that?
Love and Lesbians NY.
Yeah.
And then there's also Choiices.
I mean, Choiices in itself is like a little gem. It's like a little things sprout from it. You know, you can find things.
That's because Freshie has her own production company.
Yeah. I don't think Choiices was her production though.
Wow.
She was in it though, like a couple episodes. So
I thought that she was in a lot of them. Wasn't she like the opening person who was like, you can take my Instagram. It's Choiices_ENT. And I was like, no, it's not, girl.
No, that's Brie. You talking about the character Brie? That's not Freshie.
That's not Freshie. You right.
Yo, what are we talking about?
You right. Wow.
Wow. You need to go revisit. Go revisit. Next.
It's been a minute. There's a lot of them. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot of them.
They're fun.
Let's talk about Between Women though. Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character? It was Miller on Between Women, but I feel like...
Was Olivia? Was that her name? Olivia?
On Between Women.
Miller's girlfriend at the end. Miller's wife.
Oh, no.
Natalie.
Natalie. Yeah, I feel like Natalie would be my favorite character. Possibly. Maybe. I feel like if I rewatch it, I would find another... I really like Alicia, but that might be like a little...
insane.
Yeah, that might be... I have... My head is sick.
Yeah, well, we all are, so... One day, we're going to talk... We might talk about it today.
Lord Jesus.
My favorite would be... I could not stand Winnie. Like, not even a little bit. Could not stand her.
Whoever the girlfriend was to Winnie was like insufferable. When she was sleeping with the dude with the tattoo, remember they went and busted in his crib and all that, and it was in all black. Come on. Y'all could have cut all that shit out. Cut it out.
I liked Ray so much.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ray.
And Beautiful. That was that girl's name. Beautiful.
She all rightful. That was a line from the show. I didn't say that. That was a line from the show.
I found this video on the interwebs.
We're not gonna discuss how the ending of Between Women just took a turn for the wall.
I was gonna let it go, but since
it
we're here,
ran straight into a brick wall, and I don't know what happened to it.
Season, what was it, 3 or 4? It just deviated.
It was a whole new series, and they should have just made it a whole new series.
Yeah.
They should have just called it something else.
Because it turned into like a detective crime drama.
Yeah.
And it was confusing because we were here for the lesbians.
We were here for the lesbians. And then the lesbians were gone.
It was very confusing.
Okay. What were you saying?
I found this video on the interwebs of, well, okay. The video that I found was of women fighting on a beach. But as I delved deeper into why these women were fighting on the beach, I found a cult is what I'm going to call it. Because I don't know how else to describe. A tribe. Well, I feel like those might be the same things. But
no, a tribe and a cult are two different things. Do not be disrespectful to my people.
I feel like they're the same thing. Because they call themselves a tribe. But it's feeling very culty.
Listen.
But it is a man with multiple wives, girlfriends. I'm not sure if they're all married, which is all fine and good. I don't have a problem with that. But basically the wives were fighting each other for their place in the hierarchy, I think. I think one of the wives felt like she was higher than who actually turned out to be the top wife, the queen, as they call her. And they had to fight.
This just sounds like some pimpin' hoe shit. This just sounds, in my experience, this just sounds like some pimp shit.
Well, I don't disagree with that. However, it intrigued me because his whole thing was we have to start building our tribes because the demise of the government is coming. The economy is going to fall. We need to start surrounding ourselves with people we trust. Which all of that is cool. All of that makes sense if you believe that, you know, the end of the economy is coming, then by all means, fortify. But then the other side of that is, why are they fighting?
And like, we're gonna build a tribe where within our tribe we're fighting? That's how we're gonna start it?
There were some intriguing takes on this on the internet. Somebody that we actually know, a mutual friend of ours, was saying that she thinks that this is wonderful and that it is a great outlet for the women to be able to fight each other and get out their aggressions, because how else would they be able to do it?
Mutual friend of whom's?
Ours.
I met her a black person? Mm-hmm. We're saying that we want a society built where you have to, in order to solidify your place in the world, you have to fight.
I don't know if that's what we're saying. We're not saying we want a society built that way. We're saying that it is cool that somebody is showing that it can work.
It's not working if we're fighting.
Unless the fighting is what is working.
Violence.
Because after they fought, it was okay, now we both know our place here. Don't step to me ever again. And it was more weird situations where the husband made the wife that lost the fight kiss the feet of the wife that won the fight. And it was real awkward times watching the videos, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Sounds like pimp shit.
But yeah, that mutual friend of ours was really into it. That's actually where I found the video. She shared it.
Shout out to them though. You know, if it's consensual and y'all are adults, go for it.
Yeah.
Swing to the fence.
If you want to watch some of these videos in your free time, you can go to YouTube and search Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
He doesn't have his own YouTube channel, but he goes live on Instagram a lot and people find it interesting. So they clip it and put it on YouTube for you.
How old are these people?
These are grown people, grown men and women. I think the youngest, the queen, she's actually the youngest. Apparently she's the queen because she hits the hardest. But I mean, that is what we just talked about. You got to fight to get your place in the world. She's like 24, but then everybody else is like much older than her. She's the newest wife, but also the queen. And it's like, we knew she was the queen because we can feel her purpose. She just needs time to step into her purpose. She's not ready yet. She's still young, blah, blah, blah. But then somehow she is the queen because she hits hard, but she's not ready to step into her purpose. Like, what is her purpose? Does it have to do with hitting?
I have no idea.
I'd be confusion.
It sounds like
Don't say it again.
Pimp shit. Okay.
You say pimp shit 3 times and pimps pop out. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Oh, let's get our first fuck, marry, kill in.
Okay. You got one?
Nah.
I got one.
Go.
NewYork Girls. Boop. What's her name in the show?
Maya.
Stacy.
Okay. This is fun.
And what's Maya girlfriend name? Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica. Maya, Stacy, Jessica. This is fun. Fuck Jessica, marry Maya, Stacey. Oh no.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We're gonna pull that back.
We're
gonna pull that back. I'm fucking Stacey.
Okay.
I'm marrying Maya. Oh wow. Jessica can solve though.
You like Jessica? Because your first instinct was to fuck Jessica. Jessica is appealing to you as a person, like as a character.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll leave it there.
Okay.
I answered the question. Yes.
Okay.
You go. Same people.
Same people. Okay. I'm fucking Maya, marrying Stacey, killing Jessica.
Uno.
Yes. Y'all have to watch that show. Please go watch that show so we can discuss.
Shout out. Bridget Kelly?
Bridget Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're saying her, Jhene, Aiko, Bridget Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm marrying her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marrying her. I guess fuck Jhene and then Bridget can solve.
We're gonna have to explain what Saul means at some point.
Espanol.
Mm-hmm.
To go.
To leave, yeah.
It's a command.
Correct.
Get out my presence is what it means.
Okay.
I didn't know I had to explain that to y'all.
Not everybody
Saul,
speaks Spanish.
listen, if you don't by now, you will. Just keep listening.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go. Bridget Kelly, Jhene.
I'm honestly not attracted
her.
to any of them, to be perfectly honest. They're not my type. Her seems like cool times. Like, we could have fun. We could be cool peeps. We could hang out. We could vibe. We could smoke. But
I like people who sing.
I'm not really interested in any of them in any sort of sexual, romantic, or otherwise way, you know?
Shout out to them. They're all wonderful, all beautiful, all beautiful.
Booful. They are rightful.
The disrespect. I can't do this anymore. Okay, I'm gonna walk off the set.
This podcast is brought to you by youtube.com/Taylor RYNAI. Taylor RYNAI has not uploaded videos on that YouTube for about a month, but she is back in action. There's a video that has been recorded today. It's going to be edited tomorrow. It's going to be up by the day after. You feel me? We're coming back hotter than ever with more videos on youtube.com/Taylor RYNAI. This podcast is also brought to you by youtube.com/KMOODYontheMIC. KMOODYontheMIC has also not uploaded a video in quite some time, but guess what? She is back. Back in action with videos on that channel. Just you wait within the next week. All right, that was a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to our show.
Got another topic to
Can I take this shot?
Yeah, it's peaches, 99 bananas. I don't know if y'all know what a 99s is, but it is if you ever went to college.
Not if you ever went to college.
If you was ever adjacent to a college or even close to a college. If you smelled college, you know what a 99's bananas is. And it's peach flavored, so it's 99 peaches.
It was that the drink of choice at your college? Because at my college,
it wasn't.
The drink
it's just cheap.
For poor college kids was Burnett's.
Yeah, Burnett's is, oh no.
Burnett's is vodka.
Oh, what is the devil's saliva? What is that called? It was a lot of peach Amsterdam around me.
Yeah, Amsterdam put hair on your chest, boy.
My gosh.
151.
Yeah.
Just drink a lot of 151 because it gets you drunk quickly. And Everclear.
Everclear is the devil's saliva. That is what the devil's spit. If you ever wanted to French kiss the devil, take a shot of Everclear. And after the 3 days of sleep, when you wake up, hit me on Twitter. Let me know the experience. Tell me how you felt. Was it a good sleep?
In defense
Did you take
of
any
the
drink?
devil.
Any.
In defense of the devil. Everclear is just pure alcohol, and it tells you that on the bottle. So,
does it tell you that on the bottle?
Yes, it does.
You know what happens in college is people just pour out things, and you don't really get to see the bottle. actually, no, in our culture, you have to tap the bottle before we break the seal. So you should have a chance to see and survey
really look
the
at the
bottle
when you're tapping, especially when you're tapping multiple bottles so that we can get a party started.
Yeah, you kind of just tap in.
Tap, 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 tap in. That's not how that goes. Tap.
It's not.
Tap, tap, tap in.
I didn't know the rhythm, guys. I don't know. I'm old. The Lakers won, and now everybody's calling it a conspiracy.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at it from the lens of we understand that everything is set up. Kobe Bryant, rest his soul, died this year. Mm-hmm. COVID came this year and wrecked the NBA season. So, and LeBron plays for the Lakers, as does like every other big name fucking player.
That was crazy to me.
So at what point did y'all really look at how things were stacked and be like, yeah, the Lakers are not going to win? At what point is that a thing that y'all did?
I don't follow basketball, but it's very interesting to me that the Lakers won.
Why?
Because, I mean, we're in a situation where everything was different. So, like, we had the way they set it up. It wasn't a regular season, right? So we're in this place. It's like a sleepaway camp where we can't go home. We're in... It's almost like a training camp. So, like, they won. I don't even know if... Does it count? Does it count? I don't follow basketball, y'all. So y'all tell me in the comments if this championship counts. I don't know that it counts, because was all the teams even there? I know all the players didn't make it to the bubble because some players was like, I'm not even going to even try. I'm not even going to attempt. I'm not even going to go. I'm going to enjoy time with my family.
No, because why? Like, why? Why would I do that?
I don't know. But shout out to LeBron.
So are we saying it doesn't count because everybody didn't go?
Yeah, I don't know that it counts is what I'm saying. I don't know. It could very well count. But I'm saying it was, I don't want to say it was half.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like
speed, but like it was half.
I feel that.
Somebody on the Patriots tested positive.
Already?
Yeah, they had to shut down stuff and stuff.
I don't understand, because the NBA did their whole season. Nobody got sick. So...
I feel like there's more people in football. You gotta have more people.
Like you should still be able to keep your bubbles.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys.
You tested negative when you came into the bubble. How are you now testing positive? You either left the bubble without permission, or somebody was not tested properly when they came in here. And if that's the case, then we all just need to go the fuck home.
Yeah. At this point, it's like, why? I mean, I guess it's entertainment and people need to be entertained.
Do we though? I mean, yes, we need to be entertained, but like, is football the only source of entertainment? Like,
no.
I was talking to a friend of mine who works at our local university. I don't know if we're saying where we are or what university is local to us.
302.
But they are running their football season in the spring this year. Like when spring semester starts, they'll be running their football season. The whole league around here is running the football season in the spring because football means so much to the colleges here.
I drove past Penn and the band was outside.
This is crazy.
The band was outside.
This is crazy. Like, we're doing hybrid school, right? Like, nobody's going back to school full time, but we're still playing football.
We was in a circle, semicircle.
This is crazy. I mean, shout out to the band. You know, we work overtime, but goddamn.
And in any condition.
That's got to be something that is like, is that something that is still instilled to you to this day because you were in band? Like, there's nothing that is a big enough deal for you to be like, nah, we can't do this. Because when we were in band, it as early as, for me, middle school, it was a, no, this is a band thing. Band things don't stop.
Yeah, you said it perfectly. Band things don't stop. For me, the phrase was, the show must go on. That's literally how it is. It does not matter if you're missing a shoelace. You have to march. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter that you're feeling a little sick today. Your spot needs to be filled and you have a solo.
We were outside practicing in a nor'easter. I remember that practice vividly. I had on a white t-shirt and it was pouring down raining and we were still marching our fucking drill spots.
Okay, I have to say some of the conditions that we were put in as children.
Yeah, we were children.
Were very weird. It was very, looking back at it as an adult, it was like I should have said something like yo, this is stupid. Mm-hmm. Everybody, this is stupid.
The amount of fully grown adults screaming in children's faces that we had to deal with was a little off.
Yeah.
But I'm
Not
speaking
I,
specifically to work ethic when it comes to.
I would swing. Like I can't this is why the Lord kept me from things I see now. And I thank you, God, for that, because I would have been expelled.
I feel like I went through things in band that if you had gone through them would have went very differently. Very differently. And that's not a knock on you. That is more of a knock on me, because I should have been more of a person who was like, this is dumb. I don't understand how you're talking to me like this. I am a person. I
have the skill to hurt people's feelings without trying. Like, I don't try to hurt your grown adults change the way they behave with me after I hurt their feelings. It's like you say something and then after that it's like, oh, they want to be your best friend now. I cannot imagine being in a situation where you are in my face telling me I'm doing something wrong and you're the adult. You're the adult.
You're the one who taught me how
your
to do
shit?
this. So like, if I'm doing it wrong, it's because
if
you
I fail,
explained it wrong.
You get fired.
But the
right?
weird thing is that our band director instilled that in us as leaders, that if somebody in our section does something wrong or fails, that it's on us. But it never trickled up to him. Like he was never the issue. It was always the children captains. They were the issues. We were not doing something right. And looking back on that, that's weird as hell. I didn't see that when I was in it, because I was a section leader. So I was trying to make sure that my section had its shit together so that I wasn't blamed and I wasn't looking like I was wrong.
I feel like we had assistant directors that were like, okay, guys, I fucked up. But they were young. I mean, I guess young is like the age that we are and a little bit younger. So it wasn't like we have an ego thing.
How old was our band director then? Because he was youngish, wasn't he?
I believe so. But
When
we're
we
not
started,
like it.
when we were freshmen, he was youngish.
Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill.
I have one for you.
Okay, I have 3.
Okay.
I mean, I have my 3. Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Ari Fitz. NewYork Girls. Cameron. And from Choiices, is her name Zasha? The one who they recasted for the second season?
Okay, so the one before or after the recast?
The second one.
Oh no. See, but okay, they could all die for all I care. I feel like what's her name? Cameron. She could maybe tap that ass one time.
Remember, sex is what you make it.
Who were the other options?
The recast of Choiices and Ari Fitz.
Ari Fitz is a fun time. Like I don't have any issues with her. I don't feel like we will work together in a marriage well. And I really have no desire to have any type of sexual contact with them. Sorry. Same with Cameron. And the recast of that girl is just an absolute no for me. So we could have sex with Cameron once or twice, and then the other two could just cease to exist. I'm very hard to please, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, I see that. This is crazy.
Shan Booty. Zasha. Amber's Closet's girlfriend. Who's that? The one that looks just like Amber's Closet.
I know you're talking about. I don't know her name though. But I know you're talking about. If we're going that way, then marry Zasha, fuck Shan, and then Saul to.
Do you have any interest in Jade Fox?
Her content, she's amazing.
No, like if I put her in a fuck, marry, kill, would you be interested in doing one of those 3 things with her?
No.
What about Amber's Closet?
No.
Okay. Those 2 lean very studs, so that was a stretch. All right, I'm taking this shot, y'all.
Let's talk about Big Lotto.
Big remix. I personally really enjoy Lotto. I just don't want to call her Mulatto.
You know, it's definitely Big Lotto for me. A Lotto.
I throw that ass back.
How do you feel about Sweetie?
Sweetie. I don't really listen to her music. Have you listened to her music?
No, I was
she's
not a fan before, but I recently watched one of her like vlog videos things on YouTube, her A Day in the Life, and I was like, oh, she seems fun.
I know that she's so icy, and her boyfriend is a glacier boy.
That was the thing.
Then she might also be Noodles. I'm not really sure.
Did you send the ice emoji to someone?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh wow. What did I do?
This nigga curved me.
Oh damn.
This nigga said we're not gonna do this.
We're not. As long as
so
you know.
I guess I'm icy by myself. I don't have a glacier boy.
You were the glacier boy and I was the icy one. See how you fucked up?
I don't have a glacier boy. I'm just icy alone. Icy.
Fuck, marry, kill. Sky.
From
Yes.
Black Ink?
No.
Oh. Because Jesus?
NEEZYGANG. NEEZYGANG Sky.
Okay.
NEEZYGANG Sky.
Okay.
McQueen's girl.
Nina?
Yeah, Nina.
Okay. I don't like her face at all, but her body though?
You're so disrespectful.
I know. I'm trying. I'm working on myself.
And Khloe Kardashian.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is a very big-assed group. And my thing is ass. You know, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy an ass. It's probably because I grew up without one. I mean, I'm still growing up without one.
You're ridiculous.
But I really enjoy looking at other people's asses. And if we're going to rank them in terms of ass, Nina would be the fuck. And then I would marry Sky's ass. And Khloe's ass can just, because it's fake anyway, can just go.
No, that does no.
I mean, I don't know that it's fake. I don't follow her ass like that, but I don't follow her ass like that.
Her ass follows her.
She do have a nice ass, though. All of the Kardashians' asses are pretty nice, except for Kendall's. I'm not really sure what happened to her. She went the model route and she had to stay skinny. She never put no weight on. But Kylie's ass, it'd be looking nice. You asked me about ass, and you expect me not to talk about the ass? What you want from me?
I didn't ask you about ass. I asked you about the women. But go for it.
I just reduced 3 women to ass.
You did.
Now.
You very much did.
I'm a problem.
As long as you know.
Okay, never mind. Nina has a really nice ass. That's all I'm going to say. That's really all that's nice about her.
I think she has a really nice personality. She's funny. She's cool.
That's fair. I only watched a couple videos with her in it. She's a really nice ass. And Sky is just all around a wonderful person. She's beautiful. Her personality is beautiful. Her ass is beautiful. Her hair is beautiful.
I love her voice.
I would just want her around all of the time.
I want her to talk to me.
Those of you who don't know who Sky is, she's Ezee's best friend from Ezee X Natalie, and y'all know how we feel about those two. But Sky, anytime she's in a video, she just brings it right back around.
She centers everything. Really?
Yes. If Sky was in every video, I would subscribe, but since she's not. Ooh, does she have a channel? I think I might be subscribed to it. She don't ever post nothing though, because I never see videos. Throw some studs at me. That might help you out.
Okay.
Or some men.
Temper.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna go Temper, Young M.A, and Swae Lee.
Ooh. I would. Oh. Well, okay. Can Swae Lee like sing to me before he dies, or is that an option?
That's terrible.
If not, if he can't, then I would fuck Swae Lee, marry Young M.A, and kill Temper. But if Swae Lee can sing to me as he's dying, then I would fuck Temper, marry Young M.A, and kill Swae Lee. I really just want to hear his voice. I want to hear what his moan sounds like. Is it in auto-tune?
No, I doubt that it's in auto-tune.
Is it high pitched, you think?
I have no idea.
No, some young niggas like to swing. You think it sounds like that?
I know he dates white girls.
So probably then. I'm not interested now that I know that. We have to talk about Doja Cat's performance.
Oh yeah.
What was that show? The VMAs, the BMAs, the WMAs.
The Billboard Awards.
With an A. The Billboard musical BMAs. I was right. Cause she killed it.
First off, fuck, marry, kill. Doja Cat. Doja Cat and Doja Cat. Like,
okay, I'm fucking Doja Cat.
I'm fucking Doja Cat.
I'm marrying Doja Cat.
I am marrying Doja Cat.
I also feel like killing Doja Cat could be a fun time because she would act the fuck out of it.
I want Doja Cat to kill me. Slowly.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Doja Cat. Lauren London.
Stop playing with me.
Nicki Minaj. Ooh.
I'm walking off set today. All right, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed this pod. If you enjoyed, make sure you like. Make sure you...
I would fuck Doja. Marry Nicki. Kill Lauren. No. Switch the first two. Fuck Nicki. Marry Doja. Kill Lauren.
I'm gonna marry Lauren. I'm gonna marry Doja. I want all of them.
Unfortunately, you can't practice plural marriage here.
Why not?
Because it is fuck, marry, kill. It's not marry, marry, marry.
I would enjoy them all killing me then.
Together?
That's
like
it.
In a group?
Yes.
Okay, earlier when we were talking about these women fighting on the beach, it was a problem. But all three of these women can kill each other. They can all kill you though.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Slowly.
Painfully? Is that what you're into?
Hey, if that's the way to die, that's the way to die.
I'm looking at you with the biggest side eye.
I'm gonna marry Lauren. I'm gonna fuck Doja. And Nicki's gonna have to...
That's the way I envisioned you doing that. Mm-hmm. I don't understand your infatuation with Lauren London. Can you explain it to me? Like, what is it about her that is so amazing to you? Like, not that she's not an amazing, like, I just want to understand, because I don't know that there's any one celebrity that is the Lauren London to me, you know? Is Lauren, I don't think I have a Lauren London is what I'm saying. So what is it about her? Okay,
I don't think, for you, I think you're placing it as like she's like the ultimate, like, oh my gosh, that's not how it is for me. Okay. I think I am enamored, like Mariah Carey. It's like I'm like a wow.
Is Mariah Carey one of those for you? Like she's a Lauren London?
In love with Mariah Carey since I was 7.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
No.
Mariah Carey.
No.
Okay. Mariah Carey. Nicki Minaj. Who else is on that level? Would you say Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj are on the same tier?
They had some beef when they was on American Idol.
I'm talking if they could make music together.
I mean, Nicki and Cardi are making music.
Fuck, marry, kill. Cardi B, Saweetie, and Dream Doll.
Fuck Dream, marry Sweetie, Cardi can solve.
I don't know enough about Saweetie to know if I'd want to marry her.
What is marriage but a signature on the line?
It's contract between two people that marries their bank accounts and also personal lives together.
Also, it's supposed to symbolize some form of love or commitment to each other.
Not really, not always.
Not always.
Not
Ask
always.
Cardi.
But it is always a combination of our financials.
Cardi's not getting she's not going through with the divorce.
No, and I feel like people just mind their business. Because imagine looking like a clown right now because you thought that Cardi B was going to divorce that man, and she is actually super in love with him. What did Rico Nasty say? I want to be with that man, so I'm back with that man with my stupid face on. So mind your business, because some of us like to be stupid in private.
Word.
And I felt that because there was a time where I was enjoying being stupid in private.
Were you? Was it in private?
No, because people like you didn't want to mind their business.
You are my business.
I wasn't at that time.
You weren't?
Well, I guess it would depend on what you would consider your business.
And
why you
go.
would consider me your business.
And there we go. I like you because you go to that next step. You know how we talked about last pod? They don't go to the next step. That's that next step.
Y'all, how do y'all feel about squirrels? Can I tell the story about the squirrels real quick? Because I have a story.
Save that for your stream.
I already told it on my stream.
What squirrels? Here?
No.
You're not doing that here.
We're
not doing that
story.
Here.
Fine. If you want to hear about what happened to the squirrels, make sure that you're following me at twitch.tv/TaylorRYNAI. Because the squirrels, they have rioted. All right, I think that's the end of the show, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We had a great time. Make sure you check out our sponsors, twitch.tv/TaylorRYNAI, youtube.com/TaylorRYNAI, youtube.com/KMOODYontheMIC, and instagram.com/KMOODYontheMIC.
Yeah. All of that. Fun
times. If you have any fuck, marry, kills you would like us to try out, make sure you leave them in the comments below, or you can pop them into one of our discords. We'll drop those links into the description as well. If you need beats, make sure that you're checking out instagram.com/KMOODYontheMIC. You can also hop into KMOODYontheMIC's discord where there will be beats. And if you stream or if you like to watch live streams, make sure you check out twitch.tv/TaylorRYNAI. We do a lot of community promoting on my stream because I feel as if everyone should have a chance to shine. So you know how you go to some streams and they're like, oh, I don't do self-promotion. That ain't me, sis. Come to my stream and tell me everything that you're doing. I want to support.
You better anchor this. You better carry that. You better last leg that. You hear me?
Okay, bye guys. Bye guys.
We out.
Okay, Moody, this shit way